Hello everyone, this is Qtora here, and this is the first in a series of videos where I'm going to hopefully help you guys learn some of the tips and tricks basically in the Digimon World 1 speedrun. So the first one here we've got is the Agumon skip. Now this is a relatively simple skip, but what it allows us to do is to skip these 3 Agumon right before the Agumon 2 fight. So this obviously not only saves time, but also saves items, and hopefully will allow you to have a slightly more consistency when getting to Factorial Town and getting past the guards, as that's obviously quite tight timing wise, if you can obviously master this. So it's really important that we're able to do so. So let me load the save state, and what this is going to do is this is just going to put us exactly where you would be entering this screen. So entering the screen, all you're going to do is you're going to hold up. Now, because it's quite a precise skip, you want to make sure you're not holding anything else. And once you're walking into this fridge, you're going to stop. Now, there's 2 choices here, and I'm going to make a save state just to sort of go through both of them. The first one is going to be the slightly safer dodge, and probably the recommended one to learn initially. So all you're going to do from here is you're going to hold or press down, and you're going to just make sure you walk sort of walking until you get to this point here. So just using my mouse cursor, you can see that the player character's left foot, obviously from our point of view is the right foot, is just, the tip of it is just in line with the sort of darker metal sheet. Now, just to be as precise as possible, you may want to press pause here, and then you're going to hold upright. The pause itself is not necessary, but it will avoid you accidentally, holding up before holding upright or right before upright, which will mess up the skip. So you're then just going to release pause and get through. So I did say there was 2 versions. This version is slightly less safe, but is going to be very slightly faster. So instead of holding down, you're actually going to hold right or press right. Now, you need to then learn this visual cue here. Okay, so exactly where I'm standing is where you want to be. Easy way to tell is that this Agumon here is turned round to face you. And again, you may want to press pause, do the exact same thing, and hold upright. Now, the reason I say the first one is probably easier is because when we do this method, not only is it, in my opinion, a slightly harder visual cue to learn, but you can see here it's very easily mistakable for something that won't work. So if I get into that same position and then press right one more time. So here I have not triggered the Agumon fight yet. The middle Agumon is still facing me, so based on what I showed before, that should work. But in actuality, if I press upright, I'm not in the right position, so therefore you can see I get into the fight, and the game treats it as a boss battle, so you can't run from it, so there's no point trying it again. So I'm just going to show this off in one take basically. Let's show off the easy version first, or easier version. Okay, and then the more tricky version, or slightly more tricky version I suppose. So I did it without pauses there, so it is definitely possible, but it may be just safer to pause and just make sure you get it correctly. Hopefully this helps. Thanks for watching.